We intend to work across party lines. The biggest challenges, the crises that are front and center in our nation don't see party lines. And if we are truly leaders, each of us in these positions, we've got to find a way to work together.
New reporting from the Washington Post today says Trump is leaving behind a mess and undermining Joe Biden as he prepares to take office. Post puts it this way. In his final weeks in office, Trump is making a series of moves aimed at cementing his legacy and handicapping Biden's presidency, from abruptly pulling troops from war zones to cracking down on Iran to encouraging the Justice Department to investigate his political enemies. Back with us again tonight, Sam Stein, veteran journalist, politics editor over at the Daily Beast, and Rick Wilson, longtime Republican strategist who has since left the party, also an author and co-founder of the Lincoln Project against Trump and Trumpism. Hey, Rick, I'd like to begin with you. What kind of burden does this put on Biden? How real damage is going on right now? And is it just a matter of Ron Klain keeping a list of which wildlife areas to shut back down to drilling and exploration in the West, which committees to get Corey Lewandowski off of, et cetera?
You know, I think a lot of this is a ministerial function that you can address a lot of it fairly straight in a fairly straightforward way. But there will be things that they leave behind, the damage that they have done, that will lead to these like knock-on litigation against various things that like some of the wildlife areas, for instance. You know, their friends in the oil and gas industry moving very quickly to exploit those, et cetera. So there will some of it's ministerial, but it's all malicious, and it's all going to have, as I said, a sort of knock-on effect that will not be pretty.
Sam, for the folks watching who intellectually know better but want their fears doused, can you guarantee everyone watching that January 6th will come and go with only the certification of the result of the electors, and January 20th will come and go, and we will witness Joe Biden, one hand in the air, the other on a Bible, quickly moving on to move into the White House?
You can't guarantee anything, but I think it's almost assured that this will happen. Keep in mind that the House is run by Democrats. Just tonight, you have Senate Republicans, including the number 2 Senate Republicans, saying this has no chance in their chamber. But that doesn't mean this is without consequence or that it's not scary. Certainly, there are elements of this that will have, profound, lingering impacts on our democracy for generations to come. And then on top of that, if you're a Senate Republican, why would you ever want to even have to take this vote in the first place? I mean, you're being asked to choose essentially whether to cross Donald Trump or support his efforts at basically overturning the democratic elections in our country. And it's not really a place where you can find yourself a good in-between route. It's either one or the other. So there's great damage that will be inflicted, I think, reputationally, but also to the Republican Party if this does get its hearing on January 6th. But ultimately, I think we'll end up in a place that we all suspect, which is Joe Biden will end up being inaugurated on January 20th.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.